Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're having a look at the Volvo NH12. Now for all you Volvo fans that are out there, I know there's a fair few of you because of the requests that I've had in the past, but not so much lately. There's not been many requests. But I thought I'd jump in and throw this in for you because I know that the Volvos are very much loved. So, let's have a quick rotate around. Oh, by the way, this is by Volvo GT4 Junior, not Junior as in Junior part of Junior Senior, it's a different Junior of course. Adia Kings and Tonho. So guys, this looks like a very interesting mod indeed. It looks like it's been very well done. I've not actually seen one of these in real life, but I mean, just looking at the modeling, it looks really good. The detail, I mean, it's got a diff in there. It's even got a tail shaft. You know, it's the actual rails look really good. There is a big exhaust there. I don't know if that's actually meant to be on there or not, but you know, it's been put on there, so it still looks good. I mean, even the actual grille there, you can see through to the tire. Now, oh no, that's meant to be there, that gap. Yep, but look, it looks pretty good. So look, let's jump into customized configuration and check it out. So the first thing we have to have a look at is the actual cabin. Unfortunately, there is only one cabin for this one. Now, for the chassis, there are a few. There is the chassis 6x2 tag lift, there is the 6x6 tag lift, and then there's the 4x2 and the 4x4. So what I'm going to put on there is I'm just going to check out the 4x2, and then we'll have a look at the engines. Now, it looks like there's a fair few engines to choose from, ranging from the 420 horsepower all the way up to the 1020 horsepower. So that's a nice selection there. That's a pretty big engine there to tow a load, so I'd say they'd pull anything. I'm just going to stick with the standard one, which is the 420 horsepower. Now, for gearboxes, unfortunately there's only the two to choose from, so I think that's a 12 speed there, and I think that's looks like a 16 speed to me. So look, let's leave it on the 12 speed and see how we go. Now for the interior, this looks very nice. Now not sure, I think I've actually, I don't know, it's almost like I've seen this one before somewhere. Not sure, but maybe maybe somebody else might be able to pick up on that, exactly where I've seen it before. But I mean, the interior does look good, which is good. I'm not sure what's happened there. The actual, oh yeah, I see the actual PNG or the file for this is missing, so it's not picked it up, so didn't map it properly. That's going to be a bit of a problem because that's going to annoy me. Since there's only one to choose from, you can't choose a separate option, so that would bug me. But that's just me being picky. Now for skin color, we can choose the Stormy Blue, the Bronze Autumn, the Sunlit Silver, Black Night, and Deep Aquamarine. Now, I'm just going to stick with the Black Night for now, and we'll see how we go. Now for the actual external accessories, let's have a look. Now as per 1.7, you can see that we can choose the different tires now. So I'm just going to stick with, actually no, I'm going to put the runner on this time. Now for the actual rims, there's just the standard ones in here. You know, actually, see, American Dream, no, I really do like this new feature where you can choose the tire as well as the rim as a separate. So I think I'm going to leave it on Eastern Eagle. Now we'll put on the runner, and then we'll put on the Eastern Eagle, which is already on. Now what mirrors can we choose? There's only one mirror, and that is it on the top. Can you take that off? Yes, you can. Looks a bit silly though, but anyway, let's put that back on. That looks a lot better. I like that. That's a lot better. Okay, now for the internal, what have we got? Well, that unfortunately is it. I'd say pretty much true to what it would be. Now I like how they actually did the roof properly. In some of the mods we've seen where they just take shortcuts in the interior and they don't change the actual roof, but I suppose since you can only choose one cabin, you know, that's it. One thing I was looking at for the chassis was I was trying to see if there was anything extra we could put on here, but no, there's nothing extra that we can put on there. So let's just chuck that on there, and we'll go Eastern Eagle, and we'll put on the runners. It's tilting forward. For some reason it's tilting forward. Must be that Russian thing again where they like to tilt their trucks forward. But anyway, look, let's confirm this, and we will get it outside and take it to the actual service center. So trade in as per usual, get rid of that last mod, and yes, let's go. Let's have a look on the outside. Okay, so look, that's something different. There's air horns facing the opposite direction. That's something you don't see a lot of. Oh, big nasty hole there. Oh gee, that's nasty indeed. That is that little fender thing that is above the gas tank that they've not fixed the textures up there. There's also one there on the roof. So there's some nasty little holes there. Again with the one over there on the opposite side. And... oh no, that was the actual... that's the chrome from the thing. Let's jump on the outside now. I'll show you what I mean. See how we've got that just above the tank there, we've got that nice black sort of bit of plastic or whatever it is, paintwork metal thing that connects from the stairs and goes all the way back to the rear fin. Just above the gas tank. You can see it there as well. It is gone. And that is a real shame. That means they didn't put the textures on both sides of the actual model. Same on that there. It's really bad, actually. Looks really bad. Then when we were going up, see up the top there, there is... oh no, that's actual bracket, so that's my mistake. That's a bracket there. I didn't see that properly. But, so that looks alright. There's a hole there. So that's just mainly that hole on the side there, which is a bit of an issue, but... it's just me being picky. Reflection there is not reflecting properly, but you know, me being picky again. Let's check out the actual big hole there. Wow, I think that might be meant to be there. Just as between the bumper and the light there, there's a big hole, but I think that's meant to be there. Let's check out to see if the custom sounds. And look, since 1.7, it looks like my steering wheel has stopped working altogether. I think that's standard Volvo sounds. Sounds like it to me. Look, jump inside, and I think unfortunately my Momo steering wheel is not working anymore. So that is a real bummer, considering that I really do enjoy using the Momo steering wheel. So I'll have to work on that, I think, because that's whoops, whoa, that steering is definitely touchy there. Right, let's see if we can get out of here without any incidents. Yeah, it is definitely... I don't know how people do this all the time, use the keyboard, but I hope that I am not going to have to use the keyboard for tomorrow's weekly drive, because this is not very good indeed. Look, the truck itself seems to be driving quite nice. It is unfortunate, but the steering wheel is not going. That is bothering me. It really is. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull over just up here at the service center and see if I can get my steering wheel going again. And then we will have to have a look, because it's bothering me. It really is. So just let me get it around this corner Oh dear. Oh dear, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh geez, that's horrible. I don't... It's... yeah, that's bad. Oops, there we go. Right. Just put it there, and I will see if I'll be back in a moment. I'll just see if I can get my steering wheel going. Okay, so I'm back. I did get it going. It was just a setting that I didn't have set up in the actual panel, so thank goodness it is now working, because that was horrible. So let's quickly have a look at the bits and pieces, what we can get here. Still the same. There shouldn't be, well, sometimes there is a change, but very rarely. It seems to be a thing of the past, of people adding things in there, but so we'll quickly get out of there. Now, the actual paint shop, what do we have? Now, we do have a custom metallic. Now, that I like. I really like the Volvos in blue. So, let's go and chuck a blue in there. And we'll put it as that there, and back to blue again, and a darker blue. Right, that actually looks... that looks not too bad at all. I think a purple. Let's change that to a purple as the last one. Just to mix that up a bit. Just to mix that up a bit. There we go. Look at that. That's a nice purple tinge to it. I'm actually going to confirm that, and we'll just jump back in there. So then we'll jump back in and see what else we have. Well, other than that, there is just the custom colors. So, you know, you can choose from any sort of color you want there. So, yes, that is it. But the metallic was working perfectly fine, so as we see. So, let's jump out and take this for a test drive. My camera is all over the place. Now, back it up. Thank goodness. I thought for a second there that my Momo was not going to work and that it would be absolutely rubbish. Because if it doesn't work, then it means I have to do something else, like buy a new one. And I don't want to do that at the moment. Okay, so let's go. So this here, the steering wheel is quite nice in this. It feels quite light. We just want to get out of here. And I didn't even use an indicator. How bad is that? That big orange Volvo emblem there is just driving me absolutely crazy at the moment. Can't hear the engine too much, so that's a bit of an issue. I'll even turn the volume up just so I can. It's there, but only slightly. You can just hear the turbo noise. So that's a couple of things there that are a bit of an issue. What about the horn? There's the horn. Well, wipers are working. There you go, you can hear it just. I can anyway. Sounds really nice, and it's actually very nice to drive. The steering is mediocre, so it's not too light, not too heavy. It seems just right. Very comfortable to drive around. It's something that seems like these guys have paid a lot of attention with the actual modeling of this truck and that, and they've just... It may have been that they've copied over the actual Volvo configuration. That's possible. I'm not 100% sure what they've done, but it feels very nice indeed to drive around in. Or it might actually be copied from the what was it, the 680, VNL 680 or whatever it was. That other one, that was really nice. That was one of the nicest Volvos. But yeah, this is having no problem scooting around, getting around town. It would be very interesting to see this in the actual weekly drive. And that brings me to the point, guys. If you would like to see this in the weekly drive, then you know what to do. Down the bottom, put yes for I would like to see it in the weekly drive. And if you don't want to see it in the weekly drive, then make sure you put no, because it's also equally important to have the no's as well as the yeses. So make sure that if you don't like it, then put that in there. If you want to put more than just a yes or no, then that is perfectly welcome as well. Your opinion is definitely valid to us. But that is pretty much it this week. What we've got, the Kraz by Aronson. That's a nice truck. We've got Optimus Prime, which is definitely going to be hard to beat this week because that has had a lot of votes. So I really tried hard to find something that was definitely going to, you know, be a good runner, good contender, and this is about as good as I could get for the time being, guys. So got some requests for next week, so stay in tune for next week. We've got another request, so that is great. And yeah, so if you want this in the weekly drive, which the weekly drive is tomorrow, so then make sure you vote down the bottom and get in there and vote, guys. It's very important because your opinion matters and it counts. So look, guys, if you like this video, then don't forget to give us a thumbs up and don't forget to share. Share it with your dog, share it with your cat, share it with your mum, share it with your dad, share it with your giraffe down the street. I don't care, just share it, guys. It's very important to share because sharing is caring. Okay, well look, that is pretty much it from me. Keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 10-10 on the side. And remember, game on! Thanks for watching, YouTubers. If you'd like to see more videos, then click on the links beside. Just over here we have two candidates for this week's weekly drive. We have the first one is Optimus Prime, just over here. And the second one is the Kraz by Aronson, just down there. If you'd like to see either one of these, then make sure you go and vote. If you'd like to visit our website or you'd like to subscribe, then click on the links below. Thanks again for watching, YouTubers, and remember, game on!